Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary. Hey y'all, so we are back and I'm coming in with a different twist. I'm not going to read the book because as y'all know I can't read. No, I can read, but I get nervous because y'all listening to me. So I figured out something that is short and sweet. It's this calendar. It's called A Lot's Happening in 365 Days. It is an inspirational calendar, and every day it gives me a word of inspiration. So that's what I'm going to give us every week, is whatever the inspiration of the day is, and it's short and sweet. So today's is grow through what you go through. Hey, I like that. I love these little inspirational quotes. In the morning I come in my office, I flip the page, and I be like, yup like It be hitting me. So I was like, you know what? Instead of reading, although I love my Iyanla Vanzant, I'm going to read those to myself. So y'all don't have to be going through the pain of my reading. I'm going to do the little inspirational quote so it can get us through 2022. So, whoop, there it is.
That was nice.
I like it, yeah. Hey, Miss Mary.
Hey. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes. I know we on the last week of January, so don't nobody say Happy New Year in February. It's all over. It's all over. If you ain't said it, then you just ain't said it. Wait till next year to say it.
Yeah, just hold off till next year.
Yeah. We have been gone for a little over a month. We were supposed to be back like 2 weeks ago. But things happened. And we didn't come in. I'll talk about it in the review. But, yep, we're back. We're here. If you are new to our podcast, welcome to the Just Being Me podcast with your host, comedian Margot Evans and Miss Mary Mack. Welcome to 2022. Like I said, it's at the end of the month, but we got it in. We want to say, hey, y'all that may have tuned in. Actually, some people did tune in while we were off. So I hope you guys caught up on the goings on of me and Mary's adventures of this podcast. So continue to spread the word to your friends and your family about our podcast. And you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Podcast Addicts, and Amazon Music under Podcasts. So here we are. We are in the year 2022, and we got some weekend review to go. Let me see. You know what? I'm just gonna let y'all know I'm a little bit off. I mean, I'm off naturally, but I'm really off because I'm tired. I'm sleep deprived. I need a whole lot of sleep, just like a whole lot of polar bear sleep. Just
hibernation.
It's what I need. And I would be so happy to get it, but it ain't right now. So, all right, let's see. Weekend review. What you do this weekend? All right, Miss Mary. Not what did you do this weekend?
I mean, I was going to say, everything's going to run together because I took a little vacation.
What did you do this whole month?
Oh my gosh. Got through the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
The holidays were nice. Were very nice. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Had a birthday.
Happy birthday!
Got through that. Very nice. Had a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. It was like, it was a busy month. January, December, end of December, January. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's been really busy. You know, we've been dealing a lot at work with the actual COVID stuff and the mandates and policies and things like that. It's been, oh, Jesus, it's been a headache. It's been a headache. But anyway, so I just took some time off. So I decided that I was not going to bring the computer out into my living area or whatever. I took it in the spare room and closed the door because I said, I don't want to see my computer bag. I don't want to touch it or anything. I'm not going to open it.
Right. Good.
And I'm going to be honest. I did not open up that computer for 4 days.
That's good.
I didn't do it. And I'm telling you, Margot, I felt so good. I didn't even think about it. There's a lot of things I did for myself. I changed my living room around again.
Different year, same, look different.
Different vibe.
Different vibe.
Different vibe.
That's right.
And I painted an accent wall. I touched up some stuff in the hallway. Bought a few pieces. I just did things to make me feel comfortable and make me feel relaxed in this new year, and it is working very well.
Okay.
Very well. I fertilize my plants and everything. It's going really good, and I feel so comfortable. I'll be so glad to get home. I'm like, yeah,
your sanctuary. You made it a sanctuary.
And I also, I'm doing a challenge for myself. My daughter, last year, she read 100 books.
What?
So her goal this year is 200. So I'm going to get 100 this year. She told me, she says, Mom, you've been slacking off. You haven't been reading like you usually read. And I said, no, I haven't, because we've been busy.
It's hard.
And so get home, you're tired. So she said, well, I'm going to challenge you to 100. I did 100 this year. So I'm going to do 200 next year, but you got to complete 100. I'm like, okay. So what we decided to do, the two of us, me and the two girls, artists, we got a little book club amongst ourselves. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the books and we're going to spread them between the three of us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's smart.
Yeah. And we're going to read them that way and stuff like that. And me and Carly have got to get to 100, and Christian's going to do her 200.
Okay.
Because me and Carly have a job.
Okay, yeah.
And Chrissy doesn't have a job.
Right. Chrissy at home with her baby.
Chrissy can read. Chrissy can read all day.
So she good for 200.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're all readers.
That's great.
So that's what we're going to do. So I'm in... I think I'm in my second. I'm in my second book. No, I'm in my third book, and I'm halfway through it. So,
audiobooks don't count.
Audiobooks, yes, they do count. They do count. They do count.
I'm gonna give me some audiobooks because I am not a reader. Although when I read to myself, I read better than reading out loud. But I just can't. I don't know. My attention it is not like it used to be. So then I start reading, and I'm reading, and I'm just not. I'm reading for the sake of reading, and I'm not taking it in. And I'm like, what did I just read?
Oh, God. This is the thing. We can do audio, Kindle, or hold the actual book.
I said I was going to do some audiobooks this year because I keep getting a little thing to get it.
Let me know when you get ready to do it, because I got some people that do these audios and they actually do it. And I mean, the voices on it. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Cool. All right. I'm going to let you know because I like good audio. If a good audio book to get you like you there.
This man's voice will keep you entertained. Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. Just making my place a little bit more comfortable for me and more relaxing. And I need a more of a Zen type feel. And I think I've achieved that for myself. And I think this year I'm gonna be okay. Yeah.
Your space does look very Zen. I really love it. Yes. Okay. It does. It really you get off of work and you can just look around and be like, all right, I'm going to leave that right here at the door. because I'm here.
The same thing my sister said. She's like, oh my God. She said, yeah, this is it. This is it. Yeah. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I can feel it. And what about you? What have you been doing lately?
Oh my God. So, as I told you, I am very sleep deprived right now.
Oh, what's going on?
So, I was supposed to be going to Jamaica, remember y'all, at the end of December.
Right.
Me and my guy, my fiance, was supposed to be going to Jamaica. We was going for the last week of December, and it would have went through his birthday, which was January 4th. Mm-hmm. Well, that got canceled due to the Maricron, whatever it is, variant going up, and so they had to cancel. The promoters of the event had to cancel it because the prime minister, whoever, their government, said that they couldn't have a big event, so they canceled it. My guy was very happy because we're at the kitchen at Pastrami on the Run. He's like, stop saying kitchen. At Pastrami on the Run. And it wasn't busy. Because it was a holiday, it wasn't as busy as it was before. So he was working it by himself because it wasn't that much. He had it under control. So knowing that we were going to be leaving at the end of the month, he was like, well, who's going to be here? And, which his cousin Charles is usually there, and they could have handled it, but it's his baby. He was like, I don't want to leave. So he was actually happy that it got canceled. He said, I was glad it got canceled. I was like, dang. Well, all right. I was looking forward to it because I really needed just the break because we've been dealing with our Pastrami on the Run business, and it's just like been nonstop, no break, no nothing. It's just been all about feeding into Pastrami on the Run. So I'm tired, and I can't wait till the end of the year so I can just lay out and get some sun and get in the water. I just had plans, and dream just got crushed. So I was like, all right, whatever. Mm-hmm. So made the best of it. I was working down at Pastrami on the Run. We was figuring out some other things. We are going to start a new brand within our kitchen, which is called Gourmet Burgers on the Run. One of his friends he created all of the burgers, and we took pictures, and that was really fun. That's actually up. Well, it's not up. It's not. I took it off right now, but I paused it right now because we have this other brand, which is not our brand. It's a brand that we got though. And it's called Birria Hands, like birria tacos. Those birria tacos. That just came and took off, like tacos flying out of the dang on place, just like all over the place. So just call me Margot Rita because I've been making birria meat for the past 3 weeks now. I mean, and if you don't know how to make birria or birria, whatever it is, meat, like for the tacos, it is a process. It's not like
what
just
kind of meat is it?
It's a chuck roast. So you gotta buy a chuck roast. You cut it up into pieces and you put it in. I have a crock pot going, and then I have a Dutch oven going with the broth and everything for the meat. Then I have all these different peppers that I have to cut open, take the seeds out, put that in boiling water with some onions and garlic and tomatoes, and then to let that cool down, put that in the blender, blend that all up, and then it makes this sauce. And you take that and you have to sift it. Now let me tell you, I tried to learn how to make this birria 2 times, and neither one of the people who was doing it told me that I needed to sift this juice because it's sifting all the pulp from the peppers.
Okay.
And it's making a creamy little thing. So I kept, the first 2 times, I'm pouring the whole thing in the meat. And I was like, it tastes all right, but it's kind of gritty. Like, what? What is this? So finally, I found this girl. I'm gonna give her a shout out. I didn't find her. My sister found her. My sister, because she knew that I was trying to find birria recipes, and she was like, "Go to TikTok." And she said, "I found this girl, and she does it, and it's really, really easy." So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do that." So I ended up going there. Here it is. Her name is @_Hell-a-thick, HELLATHICK. She have a birria taco recipe, and it was the way that she explained. She said herself that she did research on how to do it because it was like a whole bunch of different ways. I said, "Girl, I'm with you." I was doing so. The third time was a charm with her recipe. I was able to master it, and I've been making birria meat for the past 3 weeks.
Wow.
Up past midnight making it. It's like the gumbo of Hispanic food. Like, it is very detailed. It is very intricate. It is like a lot. But the tacos are flying out of the kitchen. They loving them. So I'm like, okay. So I made my last batch last night. And I was so happy today. I didn't come home.
How long was that batch last year?
Well, what I started doing for the past 2 nights, I was able to make 4 pots worth of it, and that may last them about the 4 pots may last them about 2 days. That's it.
Did you say 2 days?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It may last them 2 days. When we first got it, it really was flying out of the door. Like, they had like 60 orders, 50 orders, 40 orders, 70 orders. They were just coming in. So now it started to mellow out. So it's going to start being your repeat customers and new customers or whatever, to the point where you cannot like manage it. When we first got it, he was down there just going crazy because he was in there by himself. I'm not going to just say he. We did not realize the need of having like at least 2 people in there when outside. You think, oh, it's a taco. No, it's more than a taco. You got it.
Now tell me this. Now, once you have that, you have your meat, you have your sauce. Do you put any other vegetables on there with the shell?
You put onions and cilantro.
Okay.
So you make it with the onions and the cilantro, but you have to like drain the fat from when you make all the meat. It's like a layer of fat. You take that, you put in a refrigerator, and you use that instead of like grease to make your taco shell. You put that on the flat top, and that makes the grease for the taco.
Keeping the flavor there.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
So to the point where I fell asleep at work.
Girl, you was a tired soul.
I was tired. All my energy, I was still moving. I was still like typing and doing what I had to do. And I felt the sleep hit me. And when the next thing I know, I was like this. I did one of them deep knocks. I was like, that woke me up. I was like, But I was still, that's what amazed me. I was still typing. My body was still working, but my brain had shut off. It was like, I'm sleepy. So
now, how long does this process take you, Margot?
So when I get off, I'm creating my routine. I'm the queen of trying to create a routine. I come home, get here probably about 4:30ish, and I don't even look at that kitchen. I walk straight to the bedroom. And I say, I'm going to just lay, even if I don't go to sleep, I'm just going to lay here. I'm going to relax till 6 o'clock.
Rest your body.
Rest my body. Switch gears. We talked about that before. Let's just, we taking off that hat. Now it's the rest hat. And then we'll put on the chef hat after that. I get up at 6 o'clock. And from 6 to about 1 o'clock, it takes me to do all four things. So I do 2. In the Dutch oven, it only takes 2 hours to do the meat. After I also prepared the stuff before, so that was another thing. Like, I prepared the juice and prepared all this other stuff, so I'm not making it. If I have to make it, take longer than that. So I can do for 2 hours in the Dutch oven. So I can do 2 batches and then 4 hours in the crock pot. So what I usually do is I make, while those 2 batches are going, it's a batch in there in the crock pot. Then I have meat to put in there after the 4 hours for the crock pot. I have meat for it to go overnight for 10 hours. And then I take that out. And then if I have meat, then I would put more in it in the morning. I've been getting up at like 4:30 in the morning. Put some more in there and let that go while I'm at work. And then when I come back, then I'll put some more in the pot. Like, it was just a whole routine. Yeah, girl. I'm so tired. But it is what it is. And I have not really had a break. And I'm just like, I'm trying not to be delirious, but I am a little delirious.
Now, how long is this going to last? Are you going to find an easier way to do this? Or is this something that you are going to be doing every day? You're not even going to even stop on the weekends? Can't you guys just say, okay, we can have the tacos every other day or something? Is this something you're going to be doing every day?
So it's every day, but like I said, it started to slow down. So what I'm thinking is, if I can do it every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, enough to get them like maybe to Wednesday, Thursday, and then I can start again maybe Thursday night into Friday, and then I'm trying to see what the routine is going to be because. Right. Yeah, I can't keep up that pace. It's no way. It's just no way. He has a lady who said his person that he knows, Hispanic lady, older Hispanic lady, who said that she can make it. So originally, see, this is partially my fault. Originally, she said that she could. Oh yeah, I'll do it because I'm working from home and I can do it, whatever. And I said, well, I'm just the type of person that like to do stuff myself, because if she get to the point where she'll be like, I don't want to do it. And then we stuck. Or
you have to be you have to be very cautious because you don't want the integrity of what you're doing
right on somebody else.
Or even don't even have the same flavors or something skimped or something like that. You don't want them. You don't want that.
So that's why I wanted to learn how to do it.
How would it become your business?
Myself, right? I wanted to do it myself, so I can know how to do it. And now I know. I'm not gonna say now I mastered it, but now that I know how to do it, and people are used to the taste of what I did. He was like, no, they love the way that you make it. He said, I done gave tacos out to people, and they were like, oh my God, this is so good. So she can't do it. He was like, unless she do it the way that you do. I said, I'm not about to show that Hispanic lady how to do no damn birria tacos. It ain't gonna come out like mine.
It's not. That's what I'm talking about, the integrity of your recipe.
Yeah, it ain't gonna come out like mine. I don't care. She's just not gonna come out like mine.
No, you keep.
I said, no. So we are thinking of creating a new brand, because this brand is through a company. So we're thinking of doing a new brand called Birria Soul on the Run. So we could take our own tacos, and we could also, because Soul, it's a black lady named Margarita over here cooking these tacos. She added a little salt, because I done added a little of my own stuff up in there.
Right.
To make it, because they just like salt and pepper. No, we ain't doing no damn only salt and pepper.
That ain't what we do.
We don't do that. So I got my own concoction going on over here. So I'm like, okay. So that's what I've been pretty much up to all this time, and I'm really tired, and I just wish that. We are planning for our, on top of that, okay, so on top of all of that, I've been waiting for January to come before I really started jumping on the bandwagon of, you're getting married this year. I'm like, oh, God. Mm-hmm. So on top of all of that, I have been working on, having my engagement party on, in March 26th. And then, trying to get that done. Thank God for my sister, because she keeps me on track, because I'm just like, oh my God, it's January. What are we going to do? So she's like, okay, do this. On top of her helping me, my niece is turning 16 next month, and she's giving her a sweet 16 party. A big sweet 16 party. So now she's all in that mode, because that's on February 12th. So I'm like, I'm trying to leave her alone right now. Like, I don't really need anything from you, or because I know my sister get in party mode, and she ain't trying to listen to me, and I don't want her to kick me to the curb because I need her. So I can wait. Whatever it is, I can wait. Mm-hmm. So yeah, my niece is gonna have her sweet 16. It's a big old party, and yeah, she's gonna have a good time. She had a choice of either getting a car or having a party. She picked the party. I said, "You crazy."
You're gonna regret that one.
Okay. I'm like, "You crazy girl." She's like, "No." She said, "Well, my papa, her granddad, and her mom told her if her grades are good by Christmas, then she can they're looking to getting her a car." So she's like, "I don't know. So I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna get my grades up." Okay, good. So there's an instance.
I remember I had a sweet 16 party. It was a surprise. It was fun. It was fun.
It's a Mexican theme. She's having taco. No, she's doing a taco bar. What is she doing?
She got a lot of Hispanic friends or something.
She like Hispanic foods.
Oh, okay.
So she got she made that she making those fruit bowls with that tahini stuff on it. Mm-hmm. She making a elote bar. She got all the Mexican sodas. That's that corn. That corn that the corn man be selling.
Yeah, see, you gotta tell me because I don't know.
Okay. A chips and salsa bar. All kind of stuff going on over there. So, I mean, my sister is a party planner, and she decorates and does all of that, but she didn't want to
Maybe she can have your tacos.
No, I'm not doing it. I will not.
I might really enjoy that.
I will not be doing that. She hired somebody to do the decorating and catering and everything, so she can enjoy the party, because she usually be in party.
Yeah, and do that decorating herself.
Yeah, so she's like, so somebody doing all of that so we can enjoy the party. Okay. She got wait staff. She got all that. Okay. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I can't wait for that to happen. And then, yeah, I'm just not going to, I keep telling myself, or praying actually, not telling myself, I'm praying to God to just give me peace. You know, don't worry about nothing. Every day is a new day. Whatever you can get done today, you get it done. If you don't, you don't get it done. You got time. So that's a great thing, but don't waste that time, you know.
Right.
Don't wait till the last minute, because I am a procrastinator. But I know with my sister behind me, I'll be all right. So I don't want to stress, and I haven't been stressing about that. As I get it done, I get it done, and I'm good. We're good to go. Right. So that is my life in a nutshell, and it's only January.
Now we're almost done with January.
We almost done with January.
Dude, I looked at the calendar today. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yep, we almost done.
Fast.
We almost done. And the reason why we didn't come back as scheduled, because I had a COVID close contact scare, and so I'm a hypochondriac. I'm a procrastinator. I'm a hypochondriac. I'm just crazy. And so when I found out that my friend had COVID, who had came over to my house, I was like, oh my God. And so I ended up getting sick, just mentally sick, like, because I just thought, I felt sick. Like, I really felt sick. But once I found out that I didn't have it, I was fine. It went away. So, I could, and then Mary's birthday was on the 19th, and she was on vacation, so I just left her alone. I was like, nope. We can.
And I appreciate that. This one, Margot, for real, I was just laid back. I'm like, I needed it so bad.
I fit because I wanted to be on a vacation like that, so I just knew you was chilling. Because when we asked you about to go out to dinner for your birthday on Monday, and you said after Friday, I said, okay, I got you. That means don't fuck with me until after Friday. Pam said, Pam said, she said after Friday, so can we go Friday? I said, no, she said after Friday. So that means Monday. That means Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. That's after Friday.
Yeah, I swear. I'm just like, oh my God.
Nope. So we are back and it's all good in the hood. So we hope you guys have
get back on track now.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. For sure. All right.
So we had a lot of deaths.
Let's talk about it because we have had a lot. Let me tell you something. Before we start talking about death, Lonnie Love, the comedian, I have her on my Twitter, and she is the reporter of all deaths. If I see Lonnie Love name pop up on my phone on Twitter, I know somebody died. And I'm like, is that a good thing? Like, how you be knowing these people died? I mean, well, she is in entertainment. She in entertainment news and stuff, so I'm sure she gets it. But if I wake up and see Lonnie Love name, it'd be like, rest in peace. Or, oh, we lost this person. Or this. I'll be like, oh, God. And I'm sure she don't want to do it, but she knows and she lets us know. So, we lost so many people. I had to look them up. I mean, I didn't even want to write all the people because I didn't really know everybody that passed away. Mm-hmm. But the main ones was, of course, Betty White. We love Betty White. She died, she was 99 years old?
Yeah, it was right before her 100th birthday.
Mm-hmm. She was like, ain't no reason for me to go up into 2022. Ain't nothing there for me. So I'm going to stay right here in 2021. Peace out. But that's a long life. A
long life.
Yes. I don't like, nobody likes to hear somebody die. But somebody that died is 99. That's a celebration.
That's a celebration.
Because
that is really a celebration. And she lived a good long life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She really did.
Yeah. She didn't have any children. Mm-mm. And I like Betty White. She was very funny.
She was
quirky,
funny.
And I liked her. So it's a sad thing, but I know she's better. Wherever she is. I don't know where she is.
Exactly. You can't forget about Sidney Poitier.
Sidney Poitier, yep. He passed away.
Yes, he did pass away.
He was.
And it's so funny. I thought he was a great actor and everything. Yeah. I really did. I did like him. But I gained more respect for him after I read his book. That was one of the books I read. After he passed, I got that book.
What book was it?
What's the name of the book? And girl, I'm telling you, I'm just like, I love this man even more. Oh my God, this man, he's wonderful.
Let me see.
It's called The Measure of a Man.
Okay, yep, I just see it right here.
It's called The Measure of a Man.
Okay.
It was so beautiful, and I just like. This was a really smart, intelligent man. Mm-hmm. And, where he grew up, the lessons that he learned, his parents, it's just his life. It was just like, oh my God, what a life. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And how he's really self-taught.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Self-taught. And, I was just like, wow, that is so beautiful. And then I get mad at myself, and I'm just like, why does it take him to die for you to get the book?
Right.
But when, they were interviewing, I was seeing the interviews and stuff on television, and I'm like, you know what, I just never knew much about him. I liked his acting, but that's all I knew. So, you know what, let me find out what this man is really about. And he was really interesting.
Right.
We lost somebody for real. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I mean, I didn't even know he was an activist, but oh my God, that man was brilliant.
And he was how old? 94. He was 94. Mm-hmm. Another long...
94 or 96.
94, that's what it say on here.
Well, I thought he was 96.
That
okay, 94.
Another good life.
Oh my gosh. And he had all daughters.
Oh.
He had all daughters. I think he had 6 daughters.
Let me
About
see.
6 daughters.
Oh yeah, look, they're right here.
He was married twice.
That's sad.
Beautiful though. I mean,
it is.
Somebody lived a good life.
Yeah, 94. That's another good one. But then we lost Bob Saget.
Yes.
So how did
what, Full House?
Yes.
And then he was on that other show about
the videos. Yeah.
Most funny videos or something.
And he was on there for a long time.
I didn't watch it when he was on there.
I did. I loved it.
I didn't think he was all that funny.
He is a comedian. He was a comedian as well. I never seen him like do stand up, which is what he was doing when he died. He was out doing a tour, doing stand up.
Yeah, he was on tour or something.
I thought he was quirky. Like I thought when he was on America's Funniest Video.
Yeah.
He was just weird, quirky. Like he was do little zingers or whatever, and like So, but I never seen him do stand up. Like I didn't even see him as a stand up comedian, but he was doing it.
But I did like him on the show.
Oh yeah, I loved him on Full House. Yeah,
I did like him and his character on the show.
Yeah, I liked him on Full House. I did.
And that was basically it for me.
Oh, and you made the comment on how they, like, the difference between when a black person, like if a black person had passed, famous person would have passed away at the age of 65 versus a white person that passes away at 65. The first thing and all the things that they keep yelling is that there's no foul play, no drugs were found, this, that, whatever. But when it's a black person, it's like, it's possible foul play. There was a joint in the ashtray.
Yeah, and there were traces of cocaine.
Right.
And, toxicology reports will be in about 4 to 6 weeks, and we will keep you posted.
Right.
But they came out the next day
to
say that there was no foul play visible, and that there was no drugs at the scene, and that his toxicology reports came back clear.
Right.
And that, there was no drugs in his system whatsoever. Well, damn, you guys got that report back quick.
Real quick. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, so how'd he die then?
Mm-hmm.
How'd he die? We haven't heard that yet.
No, it says right here. But the circumstances of his death are still unclear. So they know what it is.
They know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And they're not letting us know because they got to go pay off everybody that was sitting there with him getting high.
Yeah. Okay. Shh. Giving that shush money. Shh. Don't you say nothing. Don't say nothing.
What is it going to take for you not to say nothing?
Right. Exactly.
You want. Because he was well loved.
Yeah.
He was
He was America's funniest video.
He was a friend that everybody needed. He was the friend. I'm not trying to be funny, but that's the way they brought it. Yeah. Oh my God, they just loved him to death. Oh my God, he really cared. Oh, he was a friend. I mean, they went on and on about. They don't want to tarnish his crown.
No, not at all.
It's like, hey, you know what? If he was, dibbling, dabbling, okay, so what?
Right. It's okay. It's okay.
He got a hold of some fentanyl when he was in there snorting on Let Go.
Right. Exactly. So come on.
And they cleaned up.
Come on, clean it up. How much I owe you? Okay. Yep. No foul play found here.
Come here, clean this stuff up. like that man, it reminds me of that man that was in that movie Pulp Fiction.
Uh-huh.
They had to go in.
Yeah.
Everything is just like.
Yep. And then nothing here to see, y'all. Nothing to see. Nothing to see.
I'm just like, okay. The way they did that next morning, I'm like, did they just say that?
Yeah.
They just say that. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm just like, okay, something's wrong. Mm-hmm. We won't find out now. We'll find out later.
Way later when somebody's
gonna get mad and somebody's gonna say,
somebody didn't get paid. Somebody didn't get paid.
Somebody's gonna find that report and they're gonna leak it.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going to leak it. They really are. And then they're going to talk about how upset his wife is and he has children and this and that. You guys ain't never gave a damn about nobody else's kids.
Okay, just tell it. Just spill all the beans on the person. Like that. Okay. Louis Anderson, who's a comedian.
He was a comedian. I did like him.
He passed away. He was 68.
He was funny.
Battling cancer. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been around for a long time. Long time.
Yeah.
It's like, and I learned about that. Who was I watching? It was a lot of people that I guess because, you know what, at a point I stopped watching the news. Like in January this month. Because it was like every day somebody was dying. Right. And I was like,
that's true. That's so true.
I can't watch it. So it may have been when I stopped watching the news for a little bit because I was like, Andre Leon Talley. That's when I turned back on the news, and he's that what is he? He's the
he was an editor for Vogue.
Yeah, I just see his big self where he always wore really big jackets and just so like diva style. He used to be on
They said that he was sick though. He was battling some kind of illness.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was big in the fashion world.
Yes. On Tyra, what was that? The America's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
He would be on there. That's where I first like really seen the guy because I'm not in fashion like that, so I didn't know no Andre Leon Talley. But when he was on there,
I used to see him in the Vogue magazines when I was younger, when I cared about him. But that was basically it, and like little shots every now and then when they're talking about some kind of runway show.
Yeah, him and Anna Wintour.
Yes, that little lady.
Yeah. Yeah, so he passed away. I'm trying to see where it is, but I can't. Yeah. So that's sad. And is this a new picture of him? He lost weight.
Yes, he did. I think he may have had cancer too, though, because they said he was battling the illness. But that's usually cancer, right?
Oh, he looks really good in this picture. I wonder. Oh, this said this was 2006 picture.
I was going to say that might have been when he was younger too.
Yeah, because I'm like, he looks good. Meatloaf. Meatloaf passed away?
Yes. Now, did they say why and what happened with him? Was it complications of COVID?
Let me see. Meatloaf. No, not the food. Google. It pulled up a meatloaf. Meatloaf. Let's see. 74. COVID reported as a cause of death.
Yeah, I think I remember his death having to do something with COVID.
Yeah, he was 74. Died with his wife Deborah by his side.
Wow.
Desmond Tutu.
Yes, he did pass. Now, how old was he?
Desmond was.
He's been older, guys.
This seems like he's been alive forever.
Not horrible.
90. He's only 90. Well, not 90? Only, but he was 90 years old. It seemed like when I was in elementary school. Work for him. I don't know. Out there, that son girl beating his ass because he was old. Oh my God. He was old when I was in elementary school.
Talk about him back in the day.
Yeah. I knew he was 100 and something.
Gosh. Yeah, Desmond died. He sure did. He sure. Oh, I don't know who else died. I don't care about them Brits. If one of them died, I don't care. I don't know who else died. There was a lot of things.
Oh, Regina King's son, Ian Alexander.
Yeah, they said that was suicide. You didn't have a problem hearing saying that was suicide, huh?
Right. Just didn't even give it a moment, give it a breath. Just say he passed away and tell us that later. Yeah,
so that was really sad. And what was he, 26? How old was he?
He was
young too.
He was young. Let me see. Ian.
I think they said he was a DJ or something. That was her only child.
Her only child committed suicide. How old was he? That's what it said. 26? Yeah.
I think he was 26.
That is so sad, man.
We lost quite a few.
Yeah.
We lost quite a few.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Mm-hmm. Well, all we can do is just stay prayed up and just, live our life, be safe, be cautious. I know a lot of people don't want to take the COVID shot or the vaccine. They don't want to take the booster. They don't want to. But then as soon as they end up being sick and in the hospital, it's too late for you to take those things. So
it really is.
You explained it really good. You were talking about a situation earlier, how you explained to somebody that you're not getting the vaccination to not get COVID. You still get COVID, just like you take a flu shot. You still can get the flu, but It's just not as bad as it would have been if you had not had that shot.
Right, and it's not putting you in the hospital on a ventilator,
right?
Or anything, or steroids and things of that nature.
Yeah. What if there's no ventilator available for you? Now what?
Exactly. It was so funny because this was a family member, and I had got a call, and the family member was in ICU. Oh. And I was like, wow. So, I'm talking to, the wife and everything, and she's telling me all the stuff that happened and everything. And so, we were talking about 20 minutes, and to the conversation, I said, well, are you guys vaccinated? She said, no. I'm like, okay. Okay. I mean, I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm. And ain't nothing that you can really say. I mean,
and then I didn't want to give her the spiel.
Right.
It's your decision. It's your decision.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even ask, okay, is this something that is going to cause you guys to get vaccinated? I didn't even ask that question. I wanted to. Mm-hmm. But I just said, okay, listen, I'm praying. Keep me posted. Love you guys.
Yeah. And that's how you have to do it, because just like we don't want somebody to come to us and be like, well, why you wear that mask and why did you get vaccinated and you shouldn't, it's both ways. Like, I'm not going to preach it to you to go get vaccinated. And if we have a conversation and you ask, whatever, but just like we don't want to hear it, they don't want to hear it. Everybody is grown. So if you don't want to get it, then don't get it. That's,
But I just don't, it's so funny because like I was telling you, when people say, well, I haven't gotten it, so I didn't get the vaccine. Well, you don't have to get it, honey.
No.
Why does it take you to get the vaccine? That makes absolutely no sense at all.
Right.
But, I don't even have the energy anymore to sit up and have these long, drawn-out conversations with these people. It's your body. You make the decision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you, hopefully you don't get sick,
but,
you'll see.
And then we'll just, we'll keep the mask on, and we'll, maybe two, and we'll just stay 6 feet away from each other, and we will just continue to be in our homes and not being able to go out and have normal lives because you choose not to get, the vaccination. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just going to keep recycling itself. So this is the Omicron, and then it's going to be something else, and then something else, and then something else, and then something else. And they was telling us at work that we had to, before, because I was like, I can't breathe in no N95. Like, it's no way that I'm wearing an N95. If I have to wear an N95, I'm working from home, because that shit right there is like for real. But I got the K.
It's really tight. It's really tight. It's very secure.
Very. I got the KN95, and that's a little bit better. The first day that I had it on, I was like kind of panicky, but now when I put that one on, when I go out into out in the offices, I put that one
out
on.
Of your office.
Yes. Okay. Put that one on, and I can breathe a lot better with it now. So I'm just gonna try. I know I can't do the N95, but the KN95, it was K90, whatever it is. That one was better. I liked it. Cause
I got some of those. I ordered some of those. Yeah. They had the white ones at work. I'm like, I don't want the white ones.
I'm not wearing a white mask.
And I got the black. I ordered the black.
Yeah, I only wear the black mask because why am I wearing a white mask or a blue one? I don't work in the hospital. I don't want those. I can't have a black one. I ain't wearing my mask.
Right.
I mean, I can't go nowhere. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think pretty much that is it because, like I said, no, not yet. You said Janet Jackson's coming on tomorrow.
Janet Jackson's coming on tomorrow.
Lifetime. I gotta record it. I am
just in case you miss it.
Happy.
Record that. That's gonna be really interesting. Now, by her being such a private person, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
This is wonderful
because we don't know that much about Janet other than her singing.
And then her divorces.
Yeah, like the little stuff that they capture, but she never talks about.
You know, she got married.
Right. None of the time.
But we know she had 2 divorces.
Yes. So, to now, I hope it's a really good, situation. I like really good ones.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be.
Yeah.
She was going to let it air.
Yeah. Because we don't know much about Janet Jackson, the person.
Right.
So, I think this is going to be really good. So, I'm gonna put my recorder on tonight so I won't forget that. And then I told you about Our Kind of People. You going to watch that?
Yes, I'm going to watch that. Right now, I'm watching All Rise.
Where did I see that? Was that on Hulu?
No, right now I'm watching on HBO.
What is that about?
Is it called? HBO Max. It's an HBO series.
Okay.
And I finished season 1. I'm in the middle of season 2.
Okay.
It's really good. It's about a black woman who's a judge.
Okay.
It's really good. It's really good. She has a really fun court. It's not funny, haha. It's really, really interesting. She has some very interesting friends and stuff like that. It's really a good show. I'm really enjoying that.
Okay.
I just learned too, Bobby Brown is going to do a docuseries, and it's going to have 12 episodes. So that's coming too. It didn't say when, but it's coming.
What? You know what? I like Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown is a character. I don't know if
I'm going to watch a doc. What is he going to talk about?
I don't want to see 12. He could do 2 or 3 at the most. But what he's talking about that we don't already know. We just seen 500 Whitney stories about you and Whitney. So you can't just remix that.
So I mean, you think he's going to put Whitney back in it?
I hope not. I hope he don't. I hope she don't.
He probably maybe his daughter, maybe Bobby Christina.
Yeah, I hope so. Let's see your side.
Yes.
Let's see your side. Not what we've already seen that they brought out about Whitney and you. Let's see what Bobby Brown is. Let's see what you talking about. About you.
See what you're doing. Yeah. That's going to be coming out.
And all your kids. And all your baby mamas. And all your situations.
Yeah, really.
Okay, when that's supposed to come out?
I don't know when that's coming out. It didn't say. They just said that they're just trying to work on getting a docuseries together for him.
Okay.
Yeah. So interesting. Now we know that Megan Good and her husband split, right?
Oh, did they? The preacher or whatever he was.
Oh yeah, they split.
Oh.
They're done. 9 years. They're done.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, they're done. 9 years.
Did they have any children?
They didn't have any children.
Okay.
No, they didn't.
Okay. She's still a pretty girl.
She didn't want to be a preacher's wife.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Because she's a very sexy girl. And
she's an actress.
She's an actress, and she plays some serious stuff be going on in them roles too.
Now she's in the role with what's that show? I think it's on HBO too. It's on HBO. It's her and her 4 friends.
I was watching that. I was watching
that.
Yes. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it.
Yeah.
And she does movies and everything. She's a very pretty girl. She's very attractive. She can wear anything that she wants.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She'll look good in a paper bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't know, why they're divorcing or whatever. But she's an actress though. And I don't know. Maybe their 2 worlds just
could never
coming together.
Right.
But yeah, so
Janet Jackson is coming out.
Somebody else filed for divorce too, and I can't remember who that was. Somebody else filed for divorce, and I'm just like, what is happening?
Right.
Somebody else filed, but yeah. Anyway, that's all I got.
Okay, so we are. That was a lot. We did a lot. I'm happy. We are happy to be back, and I'll get some rest. She thought of something.
Oh yes. So Supreme Court Justice. We made it in the black chick.
Oh, they're gonna bring in a black chick
because Biden said that if he ever had the opportunity, he would make sure it would be a black woman. Supreme Court Justice. And so we have a gentleman that is retiring.
Right.
And he's been one for 28 years. And they got a short list of these black women, and there are 4 of them.
Okay.
And one of them is Stacey Abrams' sister.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that something? But this one chick, she's at the top of the list or whatever. Very impressive. Harvard, Yale, all of it. And she was really close with the Supreme Justice that's retiring. So then they had another one. She was on the circuit. But anyway, it's 4 of them. So I think that would be really nice. And they say they don't need a Republicans vote on this. They just need the 51 Democrats, and that's good enough.
Okay.
So I'm just like, isn't that nice? He didn't do nothing else, but if he can put one of the sisters on the Supreme Court.
Yeah. Come on now. Come through, boo.
Every time I see that man, I just said, please, Lord, let him just stand up here and get this over with.
Please.
If he fall.
I can't. I just can't. These, 2 more years? Or 3? Because this was just the first year. He just made his
first year.
Yeah.
His first complete year, so.
3 more years.
He has like 3 years.
Okay, come on.
He has 3 years. Because half of that year, they're going to be actually, he probably won't do too much because that's what they're going to be doing all
the campaigning and all
political
that
stuff and trying to get somebody else in office and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, come on, whoever it is, we need another candidate. So
and they
get
could
your
be
shit
working on that
together.
kind of stuff now because the Republicans have been outsmarting us for years.
Get some new blood in there, please.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I can't.
How's your parents? Your parents are good?
Parents are good. My dad had. I didn't even tell you. My dad had a scare. He thought he was having a heart attack. So he called my other sister. I'll call her my sister. And told her, and he didn't call me or my sister because he thought we were at work and we couldn't get away. It was like, if you call me, I don't care where I am and who I'm talking to. If you call me, I am leaving. Okay? So don't do that. So he ended up, he said he picked up the younger twin and he kind of went back and he got winded. And so he got up, he was at home, he got up and he walked down the street to his best friend's house because he didn't want to call the ambulance to come to their house with the twins there. My niece was there but my niece was asleep like a log on the couch. What's wrong with these kids? So he didn't want them coming to the house with my mom and everybody. So he walked down the street and called 911 so they could come to his house when his best friend wasn't even there. And he felt bad. So now we calling. He gave my other sister like subliminal messages. I think I had a heart attack. I don't know. This, that. But he was, what do they call it? Like lethargic. She couldn't really get what he was saying. So when she called my sister, she was like, okay, well, what happened? She's like, I don't know. So we call in and we trying to call around and we called Clee, which is the best friend. And he like, I'm not even at home. We're like, well, he at your house. I said, sister, call daddy and see if he answered the phone. Like after we went around and around in a circle, she calling her daughter. We call it Clee. We call it everybody. Let's call daddy. See where?
Yeah.
So
put him
on the phone. So he's like, he answered. He said, no. He said, I'm all right. He said, I called the ambulance. I didn't want them to come to the house. I just got kind of winded. I just want them to check me out, this, that, whatever. But they ended up taking him. And then they took him to Centinela Hospital because they live close to Inglewood. He said that he stayed in that hallway in a bed for hours before they got him a room because of COVID. They couldn't take him to Kaiser because they said that their emergency was closed because they didn't have enough staff. So took him down there to Centinela, and he said he was in that hallway for hours.
Wow.
And then they said they was going to do a stress test. They did whatever test they were going to do, and it was fine. But they wanted him to stay over. They would do a stress test at 6 o'clock in the morning. And 6 o'clock in the morning, he was up like, let's get it so I can go. Mm-hmm. He up. Nobody came in there. He signed himself out, took the IVs, everything up out of his body, and said, I'm going to my doctor. This is ridiculous. He said, after I gave them a piece of my mind, he called my sister and said, come pick me up. Because this is ridiculous. It's just no way. Wow. No, it's just no way. So he went to his doctor, and he's fine. So I was like, oh, my God. I said, don't do that. Don't you ever not call me or my sister because you think that we at work and we can't get away. We are a hop, skip, and a jump. She work in Long Beach. I'm right here in Carson. So we are right down the street. We'll get there.
Yeah, you don't need that. You don't need that paramedic bill.
Right. We'll get there.
Crazy?
Yeah.
No, you call somebody and say somebody come and get you.
Yes. I don't know.
God. So. You could have fell out walking down the street.
Yeah, you walking down the street.
God, what do they be saying?
And then all the neighbors, they hitting us up on Facebook and calling. Is your dad okay? And I'm like, okay. They don't even live on the street no more, so that means they parents said, oh, something happened to Mr. Brian. Something happened to Mr. Brian. So now they contacted us like, is Mike okay? Mike okay? I'm like, he fine. He fine. Okay.
I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah. He is. I'm like he's not here no more. He is the father of the street. He was the father that took everybody on the block everywhere. Disneyland, Magic Mountain, Raging Waters, all in the back of the truck. Everybody hopping in to the flatbed. Mm-hmm. That's when you can ride without no seatbelts. You can ride in the back. Here. And we was just flying, and that was a good old day. When nobody's not scared or nothing. We didn't get pulled over. I think about that. I'm like, that was so dangerous. He could have hit a buck. We all would have flew up out of that.
Okay. I mean, anything. Somebody could have rear-ended
anything. When you think about it, it was very dangerous, but we survived. We all survived.
A bunch of folks survived.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So that is the end of our show. We made it a whole hour. By the grace of God. Yeah. So we will see you guys here next week. Stay safe. And
you guys, make sure you wear those masks. Mm-hmm. Those KN95s, whatever you have. If you don't have those, please wear 2 masks. This stuff out here right now is real.
It is very real. Okay, so we out of here, and we'll see you next week. Good night.
Bye-bye.